with KHON2 Weather, Kamaka Pili.
Following a picture-perfect day in terms of a weather. It's going to be a quiet evening tonight, setting us up for another beautiful day. Really nothing to be complaining about. Probably even a little better than today if there is that chance to be. A lot of sunshine, not much showers at all. Wind speeds, that's going to be really the biggest thing. It has been the main focus of our weather, and it really has to do with a lot of the activity taking place north of the state. But it's going to be remaining on the light side, but despite the light winds, it's still going to be another gorgeous day with very little advisories or warnings, or really nothing. In terms of our ocean conditions, we do even have a new swell that continues to build tonight through tomorrow to bring wave heights right under high surf advisory levels for north and west. So 10 to 14 footers up north for tomorrow, 6 to 8 for the west, and 1 to 3 for south and east. And just heads up, come Wednesday, a larger northwest swell is expected to fill in to bring high surf warning levels by Thursday. In terms of our Makani, again, they're going to remain on the weaker side. We may have a little pulse of speeds tomorrow to start off the week, but even in the middle of the week, once we come to Wednesday, due to the cold front or a cold front that will be moving over the islands, only to weaken once again as we get to the second half of the week. And again, it all has to do with what's taking place north of the state. We have cold front followed by a high pressure system followed by another cold front, and this next cold front is actually what's going to move over down the islands to bring yet another round of some type of wet weather similar to what we experienced last week, but it's not expected to be anything really extravagant or significant. It's a weaker system that continues to deteriorate as it moves down the island, so the greatest chance of showers looks to remain for the west end of the islands. But in terms of leading up to that point, it's really going to be, again, once looking at this future model, it's really about, at least what's catch my attention, is the winds and the direction in which they're going to be flowing. Not much the showers, because the showers are going to remain very light. We're in a very stable atmosphere with not much dominating the islands in terms of bad weather. It's really just going to remain in the conditions that we have been situated in until we come to, again, Wednesday, where we do expect that increase of showers, but it's going to be a quick passing cold front. So once the showers pass, it only gets back to dry conditions yet again to close off the week and take us into the weekend. Similar to the conditions we're going to be seeing tomorrow, with mostly sunny skies across the islands, and those rain chances, there's nothing expected really, all below 10%. So it's going to be another gorgeous day to start off the new week, taking us into the middle of the week. Again, that round of some showers to only dry off and take us into the weekend, with the winds differentiating in terms of the direction. Those wind speeds remain low, but if you check those low temperatures, we're dwindling down to even more 63 and closer even to 60s, hopefully, as we step into the days ahead. Sam, back to you.